Welcome back to Blockchain Pill. My name is Alex and welcome back to a new episode. You know it's gonna be a good day when you wake up with a message from none other than Jerry Banfield. And for the people who are new to the channel and may not know who Jerry Banfield is, he's a legendary content creator inside the ICP ecosystem who appeared out of nowhere and then disappeared, but not before delivering unlimited value and onboarding thousands upon thousands of people to the Internet Computer Protocol. Jerry Banfield was a little bit controversial and some people loved him, some people hated him. In my opinion, he's one of the good people of the world, and what you see is what you get with Jerry Banfield. And this is something that I really appreciated about him. He didn't play a role, he was just himself. He was who he actually was. And he sent me this message this morning. Hey Alex, how would you feel about doing a Zoom call with me, recording it and then putting it out as a video on your channel? We could talk about whatever you wanted and I think it would get good viewership for you. It would be my first post-deletion video. And I responded with, GM Jerry, yeah, that's a great idea. I'll do a tweet to get questions from the community. And Jerry, before deleting all of his videos and everything that he put online, he probably made close to 500 videos about the Internet Computer Protocol. Like, he was so efficient in creating ICP content that was just crazy. He was a machine. At one point, he was producing 2, 3, 4 ICP videos every single day until he either burnt out or he started hating content creation as a whole. Is he gonna come back? Well, we're gonna have to wait and see. But what I want from you, the ICP community and the people watching this video right now, is to let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions that you would like me to ask Jerry Banfield during the podcast that we're gonna do. If you're new to the channel, my name is Alex and I've been covering the Internet Computer Protocol for the past 4 years. And since 2021, I met Dfinity, the team building the Internet Computer Protocol, more than a dozen times all over the world, and I even went to their headquarters in Zurich to see what they're building and how they're building it. So if there's somebody who can give you an inside look at what ICP is and what it does, I am that person. Now let's have a look at some cool news and some cool things that happened on the Internet Computer Protocol since we last spoke. And I think that this chart from IC Terminal is one of the most bullish things out there. And here we're looking at the ICP supply held by Humpbacks, which are massive whales holding over 100,000 ICP in their wallets. And this is increasing as per IC Terminal. Supply held by humpback whales jumps to 410 million ICP and just 1.5 million ICP shy of an all-time high. And we can look at the chart. This accumulation started in November when we had the initial pump. And while the price went down, the supply held by those huge whales kept increasing. While retail is losing their bags, big whales are accumulating. Do they know something? Is there gonna be a round 2 for the ICP pump? Well, stay tuned and we're gonna find out in the coming weeks and months. And as we all know, usually cryptos are moved by either institutions or traders. And when traders are starting to eye a token, that's usually when it starts outperforming the entire market. And we saw that happen with ICP just 2-3 weeks ago when we had the massive pump from below $3 to close to $10. And now the traders and the crypto content creators went quiet for the past couple of weeks, but now we're starting to see the first signs that the traders are back. And I'm gonna show you a few tweets. The first one is from this account here, Bitcoin Census. And they say that the ICP falling wedge is nearing apex. And we can see it. Listen, maybe those are just lines drawn on a chart, but if enough people believe in those lines and if enough people are following those lines, that's usually how trading setups are being made. And that's when the volume jumps in to bring additional confluence and to help the price move up. We're having here a massive multi-year wedge, which is still intact on the 1 week chart. We're not looking at the second chart or the 1 minute or the 15 minutes or the 1 hour chart. We're looking at the 1 week chart. The price is compressing between support and resistance, and the breakout could ignite explosive upside towards $20. Let's have a look at another. Crypto Ninja says that he added ICP on Binance, and ICP was his top peak for 100x long term, but now just bought for trades. And this is what we're gonna see more of in the coming weeks and months. ICP will be the front runner, and he's eyeing a 2x move, saying that it's very possible. Another one, Looks like ICP will start to move soon this week after Wednesday, likely path drawn, and this trend line should support the move. ICP will be very strong as long as we stay above $2.8 on a weekly basis. And watch today's close for further strength. And this was actually from yesterday. The last one here from Crypto June. Some people call me crazy, but I'm buying more ICP at those levels. 3.6 until $1. Listen, you're not crazy, you're part of the ICP community now. If that makes you crazy, then we all are crazy. Not many people are interested right now, and I think that ICP has a huge community that are watching sidelined to FOMO back in once they see green candles. And this is the thing about ICP. I would assume it's the same for any other cryptos. When the prices are down, it feels like all the crypto communities implode just to change their mind once the prices pump. And I actually saw the same thing with SUI, which was, quite a good performer this bull run. But as the SUI price was dropping and dropping and dropping, people were saying the same thing that they say about ICP when the price is dropping, and the same thing that they say about eGold and Sol and all of the tokens. It's really easy to lose sight of this and think that, your community is bearish, but that is all of crypto. Now, if we look at the ICP chart, I think it's looking pretty good. We're making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher highs, and it's just a matter of time until the price pumps again. This time maybe it's gonna break $10 and we're gonna head to my price prediction, which for this bull run, for this remainder of the bull run, still remains between $50 to $100. And although it sounds crazy now, the closer we're gonna get to that, the more sense it's gonna make. And for all the people that were saying that we're in a bear market, we're headed in the bear market and we're headed to like $40,000, $50,000, what's up? How's it going? How are you guys doing right now? The price is at $93,000. Very soon, if this trajectory continues, we're gonna break $100. We're gonna break $110,000. We're gonna make a new all-time high. All of you bears are gonna keep shorting each pump because you think it's a bear market. You're gonna get wrecked. We're gonna get the euphoria phase for altcoins and for crypto in general. People are gonna call for a super cycle. The bears that got wrecked are gonna get back into their position just to lose everything because a super cycle is not gonna come and it's just gonna be euphoria. And we gotta pray that we're gonna recognize it and we're gonna be able to take profits as the prices go higher and higher and higher while everybody is in disbelief. Now let's have a look at some other posts because we have a few more things going on. And yesterday I said that we're gonna see ICP be the top of many leaderboards, in the coming weeks, months, and years. And here's another leaderboard by ChainSpec, and ICP is number 1 as the most active blockchain in November. And this list is about TPS. ICP's TPS in November was an average of 1,091, surpassing Solana with around 200 TPS. And the others, there's a huge gap between those two and the rest. And get used to this because we're gonna see ICP be the leader of so many more leaderboards in the near future. Now, I want us to have a look at some of the ecosystem projects. And if you're following me on X, you saw that I talked about Windoge98 a few times recently. Windoge EXE has been one of the best performing ICP ecosystem tokens in the past month or so. Every single day and every single week, it leads by trading volume. It's one of the most traded tokens. And it's one of the OG memes in the ecosystem. And I made this tweet a few days ago saying that EXE is the ultimate ICP asset. It has the strongest community, non-stop development, unlimited meme mobility, and once ICP recovers, Windoge will fly past the old all-time high. I'm not just talking about it. Those are actually facts. If we go to icptokens.net, which is an indexer of ICP ecosystem tokens, and we sort by 24-hour volume, we can see that after ICP, CKUSDC, and CKBTC, more times than not, it's gonna be Windoge98 EXE as the leader with the most volume. And every time ICP pumps, Windoge pumps stronger. To me, it's clear that volume precedes price action, and this really is one of the strongest tokens. I hold a fair amount of Windoge, so I may be biased, but if you just compare the charts of EXE to basically any other ICP tokens, you're gonna see that one, EXE is still strong and has not retraced the pump that it made. Sure, it retraced a bit of it, but it's actually held out better than even ICP. It's down only 50% from the Pico top here. Once ICP recovers, this is actually gonna do numbers. This is still down 92, 93%. So if there was ever a good entry, then that entry may be right now. before the ICP price starts pumping again. Do your own research. Know what you're investing in. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. Finally, we have this list of updates from the Dfinity Foundation. The internet computer ecosystem keeps growing, more launches, more breakthroughs, and even more momentum across the stack. Let's explore its latest achievements. Have you ever sent assets to the wrong chain? This is a problem that I think a lot of people have. Plug Wallet came with the solution. Plug Wallet's newly launched Plugbook promises to help eliminate that problem. Introducing Plugbook, a chain fusion powered username system for all Plug supported chains, which are BTC, Sol, EVM, and ICP. Enter your username and send any crypto. It will reach the correct chain and address automatically. Say bye to multiple addresses, say hello to Plugbook. And this is actually a big problem. Like even us that have been in crypto for, years, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, you still have to double, triple, quadruple check every time you're sending a transaction, because you want to make sure. Usually you're sending a sizable amount. You send, a couple of dollars first just to make sure it actually gets there. And only then you're able to send the rest of the money. And even then you're scared. Like, what if the money doesn't get there? And I think that real adoption is going to happen for crypto once we get rid of that problem and people can safely send their money without feeling like if they send it to the wrong address, the money is gonna be lost. And with that, we're done with this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.